Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel of Mr. Football Loons, and today we are doing Week 7 predictions. Starting off on 30th October, Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Crystal Palace, 2-1 to Wolves. Now, Crystal Palace in their last game, they won against Fulham 2-1. I believe Fulham did get a red card, but I think it was near the end, not too sure. But really, Crystal Palace, I think Wilfried Zaha will get the goal, maybe a penalty or something. They will get a few shots, but really that game, I don't know how, I think it was against Brighton that they only got one shot and Brighton absolutely dominated. Yeah, it's going to be the same. Wolves are going to dominate. Wolves' last game, they drew 1-1 against Newcastle. Personally, I thought they deserved it. I am a Newcastle fan, but it was a lovely goal from Jacob Murphy from the free kick. Let's move on to the 31st of October, Sheffield United versus Manchester City, 2-0 to Manchester City. Sheffield United just about lost 2-1 away against Liverpool. They did have a good shot at it with 13 shots, but Liverpool got a few more than them, and they had way more possession. Liverpool are a very good team. I wouldn't have expected Sheffield United to get a point against them, so I don't think they're going to get a point against Man City. I think Man City are going to be solid. They're going to be determined to win the next game instead of drawing against a side like West Ham, like they did last time. So now let's move on. Burnley versus Chelsea, 3-1 to Chelsea. Now, Chelsea did draw 0-0 against Man United. It's good that they got a clean sheet, but really they need to be getting the 3 points. Amazing for Man United. We'll talk more about them later. But Burnley, I got that prediction right. Burnley 0, Spurs 1. So I actually got 3 predictions right. But let's carry on. So yeah, 3-1. Chelsea, I think they're going to be determined after drawing 0-0. It's going to be an easy wipe, one of those games where they're guaranteed 3 points. Sorry, Burnley. But now let's move on. It's Liverpool versus West Ham, 3-2 to Liverpool. I think it's definitely West Ham are playing very well all of a sudden. After getting a point against Man City, that is absolutely amazing. I think it's one of the games that's going to be high scoring. I think Liverpool are just too good to draw or lose against West Ham. Let's move on to the next game, the 1st of November already. Aston Villa versus Southampton. 2-1 to Southampton. Now, Aston Villa lost 3-0 against Leeds United. Talk more about that later on in the video. But Southampton won 2-0 against Everton. Absolute smashing. Southampton, they did amazing. Personally, I thought they fully deserved it. I don't know what went on with Everton there. I've no idea. I think this is going to be... Aston Villa are definitely going to be trying to at least get a point. It might be 1-1, but I think Southampton, they're too good of a team. And I think Aston Villa this is the point where they're going to start falling down on the table. Let's move on to my team, Newcastle United versus Everton, 2-1 to Everton. Yes. Last time Newcastle United played Everton, they drew 2-2. The time before, they lost 2-1. When they drew 2-2, it was like at the 91st minute and like the 92nd minute, Florian Lejeune, the centre-back, scored 2 goals in 2 minutes to save Newcastle United. But this time, I think Everton are definitely going to get the win. I think Newcastle, my team, they haven't been doing the best at the start of the season. But it might be a point, but I think Everton are too good for Newcastle United. Let's move on to Manchester United versus Arsenal, 2-1 to Manchester United. The reason why I'm saying this, I think Arsenal will probably deserve it more, like they deserved it against Leicester, but they lost 1-0. I think Man United are going to start performing better, and I think they might actually get the 3 points. I think they're going to do better against good teams this time. I think they're going to start kicking on form. Next game, Tottenham Hotspur versus Brighton, 3-0 to Spurs. I think it's going to be one of the games that is going to be thrashing in this week's match day of the Premier League. I think Brighton is going to suddenly fall apart. I mean, really, they're against West Bromwich Albion. Personally, West Brom actually did play better than Brighton a bit. It's good that West Brom got that equaliser, because I got that prediction right as well. And also did get the Newcastle versus Wolves prediction right. That's 3 predictions right, exactly right. That's good. Okay, let's move on. Next game is on a new day, 2nd of November. Fulham versus West Brom. 1-0 to West Brom. I think this is where West Brom are going to get 3 points. But I also have a feeling it's going to be 0-0. I think Fulham, they nearly got a point against Crystal Palace. I think they might get 0-0, but I think West Brom might finally get the 3 points. Moving on to the next game, Leeds United versus Leicester City, 2-1 to Leicester. I think it could easily be 2-all to my backup prediction. Actually, no, 1-1 is my backup prediction. Leeds playing amazing, but I think Leicester have something in their team. I think Jamie Vardy is the goal scoring, and I think Leeds might have more shots than Leicester, but I think Jamie Vardy, good goal scoring. I think Patrick Bamford would get the goal because after getting an amazing hat-trick last game, absolutely amazing. I believe it was his third goal. Took it really well. A few touches. He was surrounded by 3 or 4 players. Took it lovely goal on the back of the net. That will be the end of my video. Hopefully you can like and subscribe. Always remember to turn on notifications to never miss one of my fantastic YouTube videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.